Hello friends, welcome to a new camping video. Let's go, I have something interesting for you today. Ooh, it's cold. What would you say about this guy? Good job. So good, so good. Ooh. You already know this candy, right? Yeah. Wow. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I've got dozens of camping and outdoor videos just like this, cooking over the fire, building shelters, winter trips and more adventures coming every week. I'll see you in the next video.